Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Sage and Soul Tarot. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to you guys' bonus reading. So I'm going to be tapping into you guys' energy and seeing who you guys been thinking about and how that person feels towards you, and as well as what's coming towards you guys in love. Also, make sure you guys take what resonates. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. And you can also swap the energy if needed. And this can also, I know I don't say it often, but this can also be for your moon and rising as well. So make sure you check out those signs as well, y'all. You know, because sometimes, at least I feel like sometimes the rising sign and the moon sign readings could be a little more closer, you know, where they resonate a little more. No, some people might not feel that way. Just depends. But I always say just check them out. Check them all out. All right, Cancer. Let's see what's going on. Let's see who's been thinking, or who you've been thinking about. All right, Spirit. I was doing that for some time. I was doing who's thinking about you, but now I've changed that to who you're thinking about, because I feel like the readings might be a little more accurate if I do that. So that's something that I've changed for some of the people that are new. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on. Spirit, could you please tap into the energy surrounding Cancer and the love life? Who has my Cancers been thinking about, Spirit, pertaining to their love life, Spirit? Who has my Cancers out there been thinking about when it pertains to their love life? Who have my Cancers been thinking about, Spirit, pertaining to their love life? Who have my Cancers been thinking about? Okay. And how does their person feel towards them, Spirit? How does their person feel towards them? How does their person feel towards them? How does their person feel? Okay. One more card, Spirit. How does this person feel towards? Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Cancer. So we have the King of Cups for how you feel towards this person. So I don't know if this person showed up as the King of Cups in the past. You know, you could be definitely like wanting this person to show up in this connection more emotionally. Like maybe this person was not present in this connection emotionally. You know, maybe you're wanting this person to actually like show up for you and actually be there for you emotionally. Maybe that was an issue in your connection before. So that's what I'm getting from your energy. I'm not going to know more until I actually clarify. But for this person's energy, I'm getting this energy where it seems like this person wants to come towards you. We have this Page of Cups here. So it seems like this person wants to come in and express something to you when it comes to emotions. You know, could be an apology. You know, we also have this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you guys could have been dealing with somebody that could have been like a bit lazy in this connection. You know, maybe they weren't putting in much effort. I get that. And so I feel like right now this person, Cancer, is in this energy where they're trying to plan on how they're going to come towards you with this Two of Wands here. You know, this is a person, it seems like they see a future with you. And so, you know, this person, we also have this King of Wands here. So some of y'all, you know, you could have been dealing with somebody that could be like very good looking. They can smell good. They can dress good. You know, or this person, maybe they're just going to take some kind of bold move towards you with this King of Wands energy. But yeah, that's what I'm getting so far from this person energy. You know, this person could also, they could be very like, they could have like a bold personality. They could be a person that kind of like tells it like it is. You know, maybe they get a lot of attention. You know, a lot of people find them very attractive. And that can be female or male, y'all. Doesn't matter. All right, Cancer. I'm going to clarify you guys' energy. Spirit, why is the King of Cups here for how my Cancer feels towards this person? Why is the King of Cups here for how Cancer feels? Why is the King of Cups here? Oh, okay. I got 2 cards. I'm not going to take both of those, y'all. Why is the King of Cups here for how Cancer feels? Why is the King of Cups here? One more card, Spirit. Why is the King of Cups here for how Cancer feels towards this person? Why is the King of Cups here for how Cancer feels? Dang, those cards act like they didn't want to come out. Okay. So, all right, Cancer. So what I'm getting from your energy is that I feel like you, overall, I get this energy where you want this person to show up in a better way. Like I was saying, I feel like maybe this person probably was not very emotionally present into this connection. You know, maybe they were a little closed off emotionally as well. And so I get like with this King of Pentacles behavior, I mean, this card as well, as like I get this energy where you just want somebody that's going to be a partner to you. Somebody that's going to love on you, that's going to be there for you, you know, that's going to be present in the actual connection. I feel like you probably weren't getting that from this person. And so that's what you want from this person. And so I feel like there's this energy where some of you guys could be feeling like, you know, you're a bit disappointed that this person did not meet those expectations that you wanted with the 6 of Wands here. Like, this is not how you wanted this connection to go. And so I do feel like there is a lot of like overthinking still about this person. Some of you guys, I don't know. I wonder why there's still some overthinking with this 8 of Swords. I'm going to clarify that. So why is this 8 of Swords in reverse for how Cancer feels towards this person? Okay. So yeah, your feelings are hurt because you feel like, man, like this, you wanted this person, you know, maybe you thought that this is how this person was going to show up in this connection and they didn't do that. It's kind of like almost like, damn, like they ended up being something totally different, which is why that 6 of Wands could be in reverse. And so, yeah, I just get this vibe where some of you guys are kind of like trying to be honest with yourself. You're trying to get off of this person and stop thinking about them. And seems like you're trying to get this person out of your energy, you know, because things didn't really work out with this 8 of Wands energy in reverse. But yeah, you're trying to get out of your head about this person, you know, because this connection didn't work out. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from your energy. So seems like you're just a bit disappointed that this person did end up being those things that you wanted them to be. You know, somebody that's available in the connection, that's going to be very loving, you know, like somebody that's a really good partner. Spirit, why is this Page of Cups here pertaining to this person that Cancer was dealing with? Why is the Page of Cups here? Why is the Page of Cups here? Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse? Okay. Yeah, so you know what I get is like this person's intending on coming and apologizing to you. And they're hoping that y'all can get past things. Y'all can come up out of this situation. And so there's this energy where, you know, maybe some time has went on, Cancer, you know, where, you know, maybe this connection has died down a bit, you know, or this person kind of feels like maybe you just won't like them anymore. You know, this person's kind of like unhappy with themselves for like messing up this connection. You know, y'all could have had a lot of like good chemistry in this connection. They just totally screwed it up. And so, yeah, this person's in this energy where they're just kind of unhappy with themselves. So, yeah, they're hoping that once they apologize to you or whenever they do, that like y'all can get past this situation. Why is this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit? Why is this Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, yeah. So this person is aware that they didn't put it into this connection. They are. You know, you were dealing with somebody that was very lazy, and they're very much so aware of it, Cancer. With these two cards in reverse, this Eight of Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles, they know they didn't put much into this connection at all. You probably were the only person that was like holding up this connection, you know, really looking out for this person, you know, and this person probably was just kind of like reaping all the benefits and not putting much effort in. And so, yeah, what it is this person is wanting to, with this World card coming out, they're wanting to complete the cycle that you guys had and like start a whole nother cycle. I can't show you the whole thing because she's naked. But yeah, here's a World card. But yeah, they want to balance out things here. We got the Two of Pentacles coming out, but yeah. You know, and also, you know, this person could be a person that don't, you know, I feel like, honestly, if they were relying on you more and they were having you do more in this connection, this could have been a person that's not very stable, you know, and this person could also be trying to get their finances together as well with this Two of Pentacles here. Why is this Two of Wands here, Spirit? Yeah. See, they trying to figure out how the hell they going to approach this. Because, like I said, this connection was not equal. We got the Six of Pentacles coming out in reverse. And so, yeah, you definitely were looking out for this person, Cancer. And they sitting there trying to figure out, like, man, how the hell am I going to be able to fix this? Why is this King of Wands here, Spirit? Why is this King of Wands here? This came out sideways. Why is this King of Wands here? Why is this King of Wands here? Yeah, so like I was saying, I feel like with this King of Wands, I do feel like this person's going to take a bold move and come towards you at some point and reveal to you, like, there were some hidden things that this person was doing. Like, I feel like with this behavior of this person, kind of like, we're making you do everything in this connection. And I think that's part of this, like, High Priestess being in reverse. There was them being on, like, some, you know, some sneaky stuff and not being very, like, honest and coming into this connection probably for the wrong reasons. And so, yeah, it's almost like I feel like this person saw you and they probably were like, okay, yeah, Cancer got their shit together with this Queen of Pentacles here. And so, yeah, there's this energy where this person knows that they did not reciprocate towards you, you know. And so there's this energy where with this Nine of Wands, it's kind of like they're kind of, you know, it's not, I'm not saying that they're giving up, but they're kind of like, man, like, I put myself in a really bad spot with this Nine of Wands in reverse, where it's kind of like they're like, man, I don't even know how I'm going to fix this. So I do get in their energy that they want to come towards you, you know, not getting any fast energy, but, you know, it seems like right now they're trying to deal with how they're going to handle this situation that they put, you know, it's because they put themselves in a bad spot. Well, let me see what sign this person was. Spirit, what zodiac sign possibly was this person that Cancer was dealing with? We have Aquarius, and then we have Moon. So maybe they have Moon in Aquarius, or it can be a Cancer. So Cancer, Aquarius. Any other zodiac sign, Spirit? Aries, and then we have Saturn. So maybe they have Saturn, Aries, or they can be a Aquarius or Capricorn or Aries. Any other signs, Spirit? We have Taurus, and then we have Moon. So maybe they're a Taurus Moon, or they could be a Cancer. So Cancer or Taurus. Any other signs? We have Virgo, and then we also have Saturn again, so Aquarius or Capricorn. So double on the Aquarius and Capricorn energy. So, and Taurus. So some of those could be in their big three. But yeah, it seems like this person's trying to put their big boy pants on now, Cancer, and trying to figure out like how the fuck they gonna handle this situation. You know, because they know they didn't come into this connection. Because we got a lot of cards. Like, whenever I see the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, I just strongly get somebody that was not putting a dime or really much of anything. You know, maybe this person, you know, this could have been a person that could have been cheap, didn't want to take you on a date, you know, just like literally looking at you for everything. All right, well, let me see what they want to say to you. Spirit, what does this person want to tell my Cancer? What does this person want to tell my Cancer? What does this person want to tell my Cancer? Oh. Anything else? We have, why do I feel this way? You know, so maybe this person didn't really think they was going to fall for you. And they did. Then we have, don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. So, you know, I said that. I feel like, yeah, you know, they know that you were treating them really well. And then we have, you were right. So something you was getting on them about, Cancer. And now it's like biting them in the ass. Then we got, I'm the man. So, you know, this person could have a little arrogance to them, you know. Maybe, like I said, this could be, I was telling you with this King of Wands here, this could be a person that gets a lot of attention. You know, they could smell good. They could be very charismatic. And so, yeah, this person can have some arrogance to them. I get that. Then we have, I need to figure myself out. So, yeah. That's what I was getting with that Two of Pentacles here. Like, this person knows that they got to get their shit in line. Then we have, why is it that you love me? Then we have painful memories. And then we have, what do you see in me? So, that's funny. It's interesting. You know, this person has arrogance, but sometimes, y'all, a lot of times behind all that arrogance is insecurity. It's just fluff. You know, it's all that ego is from other people building them up, but really deep down inside, you know, I feel like you could have been dealing with somebody that, you know, they could have had some insecurities that they did not work through, especially if they were relying on you, you know. Let's see what else they want to tell you. Is there anything else this person wants to tell? Like Cancer. What does this person want to tell Cancer? Okay. So we got, I just want to hear your voice. I miss us. And then we have, no one understands me like you do. And then we have, I need space. This separation is needed right now. And then we have, you're the only one I see. I'll pull you a few more. Let me see. Spirit, anything else this person wants to tell my Cancer? Anything else this person wants to tell my Cancer? Anything else? Okay, that's 2 cards. I'm not going to take over those. Anything else, Spirit? Alright, so we got... This card ain't never came out. It says, I was selfish and stuck in my ego. All the stuff that I just did in this reading. And then we have, I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. And then we have, I should have fought for you. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. This person could have been very, in their ego, acting like, maybe hoping that you were gonna reach out to them, and time then passed, and now they're sitting there like, damn. And then it says, I want to make things right. All right, Cancer. Well, like I was saying, I feel like this person's in this energy for next actions from this person. They're trying to plan on what they're going to say to you. I don't get no movement. Right now they're in planning energy, like right now, trying to figure out what they could possibly say to you. But I can also see what else Spirit wants you to know on anything that's coming towards you. Spirit, is there anything else coming towards my Cancers in love that they don't know about? Anything coming towards my Cancers in love, Spirit, or anything you want them to know? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Okay. For some of you guys, I was kind of picking up in the reading that I feel like this person that you were dealing with, it's given kind of like, maybe this is like, because we do have past life connection. And so, yeah, like with this, no one understands me like you do card, I was kind of thinking like, y'all might have a really strong bond. But we have past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. And then we have your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. So, I definitely feel like this could be a past life connection, past life lover. And you guys met each other in this lifetime, to heal things. And then we also have obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So, I think that's just coming from this person, Seems like this person got some stuff they got to work on. So, and then we have chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. So, you know, maybe you were feeling like this person didn't really like you like that, but Spirit is just letting you know, like, they into you too, Cancer. And then we have play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. So, you know, this could be Spirit's way of just saying, like, hey, you know, maybe right now, you know, maybe you put yourself out there, you know, maybe you be around like family and friends, you know, maybe to take yourself off of this situation. Because I can tell that a lot of y'all with this Eight of Swords energy, there's still a lot of overthinking when it pertains to this connection. And so it seems like a very strong connection that you have with this person. And so, yeah, maybe you might need to like get out the house, do some things, you know, so that you're not like thinking about this person so much. And then we also have stability. It says this relationship can stand the test of time. So, you know what? Maybe at some point, Cancer, y'all can come back together. You know, once this person, you never know. I don't believe in like waiting on nobody, but I do feel like if you guys are meant to be together, the universe will bring y'all back together. So maybe at some point, you know, you just focus on yourself, put yourself out there. You can still date around, you know what I mean? And if y'all come back together, y'all can come back together. But yeah, this is a very strong connection, I can tell. All right, Cancer. Let me pull you guys. Where's my other deck at? Oh, here it is. Pull you guys a personal message. Here, what do you want my Cancers to know moving forward? Any advice for my Cancers out there? What do you want them to know? And, you know, also too, with the stability card, like I feel like this could mean Spirit could be saying like this connection could stand the test of time if like you guys can work on, you know, if this person can work on their stuff and y'all can get things right. Any advice for my Cancer, Spirit, moving forward? What do you want Cancer to know, Spirit, moving forward? Any advice for my Cancers? Okay, so we got release suppressed emotions. Let the feelings you buried rise without shame. Cry, scream, breathe. Freedom begins when expression flows. So maybe you got some more pent up emotion into you, Cancer, that you haven't released, and Spirit is wanting you to get that up out of you. You know, I can tell you, like I said, I can tell that you're still trying to get this person out of your energy. And there's a lot of overthinking. And I'm going to pull you guys one more message. Anything else, Spirit, for my Cancers moving forward? Anything else for Cancer, Spirit, moving forward? Okay, so it says live your life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval from others. Live up to your own expectations and nobody else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You've got this. That's a good message. All right, Cancer. Well, that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the reading. If it resonated, let me know in the comments. Other than that, y'all, I will catch you guys on the next reading. Bye, y'all.